I'm Phil Picott, President and CEO of Picott Sports and Entertainment, and we're here in our brand new Suncoast Studios here in Bradenton, Florida. I wanted to introduce everyone today to a revolutionary new system called the CALI-CAM R.O.V.E.R, and this is the CALI-CAM R.O.V.E.R 2. This is a second generation. R.O.V.E.R is an acronym that stands for Remote Operational Video Equipment Rig. But everyone has the ability, essentially, to create their smartphone. Yes, I said smartphone in terms of looking something like this. I'll demonstrate shortly in terms of how this operates. We have a 7-inch monitor, LED monitor, which also turns into a teleprompter. And this enables our talent in front of the camera to read off script and to do an actual production. We also have a 160 bulb LED light, so we can actually film at night on location. Everything is battery operated and powered. We also have, believe it or not, a 6-channel XLR microphone jack. So just imagine you can actually plug in 6 separate microphones to incorporate into one camera. And also for playback, we have wireless headphones. So as you are listening to live content, and also in the playback mode, you can listen to it wirelessly. So the camera person or even your talent from an IFB perspective can listen to what the person in back of the camera is saying. Remarkable stuff. Also what we have is a 3.5 volt 20,000 milliamp portable battery pack up top here. So this actually runs most of our equipment and actually serves as a backup device or an APU, auxiliary power unit. The combination with this, we have a BGAN, which is an acronym, another acronym that stands for Broadband Global Area Network. What this enables us to do is to essentially broadcast live TV remote from anywhere in the world. And that is encompassed within some of the technology that we developed here. Again, it's transforming what you would see in everyday life into what people could only imagine technology to do today. What this system actually incorporates is the use of a smartphone. And you can use either an Apple iPhone or an Android phone. Either one would work. But there's some unique characteristics in terms of incorporating the technology that you have in your phone to actually work in conjunction with this. As you'll find with newer technology, especially in the smartphone arena, the smartphone manufacturers are giving you less and less opportunity to utilize the technology that they've already incorporated in their product in order to incorporate it into something like this. So that was what we had as a dilemma in terms of really figuring out as to how we could best utilize this. And you're probably wondering, why did I even come up with something like this? Well, I tell you, as a photographer and videographer for over 30 years, working in Hollywood and all around the world, equipment is getting better and better, but it's also getting heavier and heavier. And I had an opportunity to kind of brainstorm a bit in terms of how I could streamline the footprint down to enable me to utilize something I already had and to incorporate it with technology that people had not even really thought of combining. So that's how it came about. I will show you this. Typically, I'm using a camera like this or even bigger. And actually what is videotaping us today to give you this presentation is something even bigger than this. So it just gets to the point of being over cumbersome and having just too much bulk when you want sleekness but also performance. Yes, a simple smartphone is actually what powers this beast to have it perform and function like an actual studio camera. You'll wonder, how the heck are you doing this? Well, I tell you, it takes a lot of work in terms of understanding the circuitry and the technology behind each individual component, and essentially almost like a puzzle piece, putting it together to making it work. Yes, a smartphone. A smartphone is what powers this entire operation. If you think about it, all the components are there that you would find in a major studio camera. And which, by the way, it is handheld with a quick release rim and a change adjuster that enables me to place this on the tripod at a nanoseconds notice. So if I'm out in the field and if I have a news story to shoot, I can easily just pop that off, and because everything is self-contained with a 7-inch monitor, with a LED 160 watt bulb, with a boom mic, and also with a handheld mic. Yes, I even have a handheld mic on here, so technically you're looking at 8 XLR connections on this one cell phone. So if you can imagine having 8 different microphones plugged into one cell phone, and which, by the way, I can trim the volume up and down on each one of those microphones. So if someone's speaking softly, I can bump their gain up. If someone's over talking, I can bump them down, and actually have everything encompassed right into the iPhone itself or the Android phone of your choice. This is the wireless mic that we typically use in a lot of our productions, either out in the field or in the studio. And we were able to incorporate a wireless handheld mic, an XLR connection, into the iPhone. And how this actually works, without giving everything away because there's a lot of circuitry involved, we've essentially created a link between the iPhone or the Android phone to a 7-inch monitor via a HDMI cable. And that is then triggered back into the phone, and with some other things that we've done, we've been able to incorporate the audio as well into 8 different channels into one channel, or to segment those individually. During the research phase of the CALI-CAM 1 and 2, we went over to Apple and as well as the Best Buy stores all around from the West Coast to the East Coast and in between. And every place we went to, there was utter doubt and uncertainty as to whether this could even be possible. And as we were able to kind of perfect some of the circuitry, especially as it related to the connectivity of the audio and video, and how you were able to take components and to blend them into one small platform, being the phone, smartphone, whether it be iPhone or the Android. People were absolutely amazed. I think if I could quote Best Buy, they essentially said that this was more geekier than the geeks that they had at Geek Squad, which I guess I'm going to take as a compliment because it blew their mind. And as we were able to plug this thing into the store, no words can really describe their reaction. It was like almost, oh, geez, why didn't we think of this? What's interesting with this setup, you see it primarily in DSLRs or digital reflex lens cameras, you know, the Canons and the Nikons that you see, and also the mirrorless cameras, which are revolutionary in terms of what they're able to do. However, if you don't want to go out and spend thousands of dollars on a smartphone as well as a DSLR, well, your best option is to incorporate with your smartphone, how I've done this here with the CALI-CAM, and really take full advantage of what your phone can do. Once again, turning a smartphone into a brilliant phone. Okay, so let me give you a little tour of the CALI-CAM 2, the remote operational video equipment rig. This is the latest generation of wireless technology from Picot Sports and Entertainment. It includes a 7-inch LED video playback monitor, which we can see all the live action as it's being received from the smartphone. That's battery operated. We also have a 160 bulb LED light, which is also battery powered, and that is incorporated with wireless headphones for live recorded feedback and during video play as well as live recording. We also have a 3.8 volt 20 milliamp portable battery, which uses 2 USB connectors that enables us to power other peripheral devices. We also have an optional BGAN, which is a broadband global area network satellite connection, meaning that I can broadcast live video content from anywhere in the world. And to my chagrin, this entire setup is only 8 pounds. Truly amazing technology which turns any smartphone into a brilliant phone. Let me show you how simple and easy it is to use this in a handheld mode. And oh, by the way, it's only 8 pounds. Release the latch, and here I'm playing around with the CALI-CAM. I turn my light on, my light source, and as you can tell, excellent video quality, and it's very stable, and I can really utilize this with one hand. Very simple to use. And when I want to put it back into its cradle, back into the tripod, it snaps right into place, just like that. Only 8 pounds. And just imagine what you can do with your smartphone. Everyone has it, but it really turns a smartphone into a brilliant phone. I'll do a quick demonstration of the CALI-CAM in action. This is Phil Picott live here in our Bradenton studios. We have a little onset of onlookers on the new CALI-CAM, which is the CALI-CAM 2, which is the Remote Operational Video Equipment Rig, or R.O.V.E.R for short, which enables us to incorporate a variety of different devices onto a smartphone. Yes, turning your smartphone into a brilliant phone. As I'm playing around here, show you how easy this is. I'm right now one-handed because I'm holding the mic, which is actually picking up the recording audio on the CALI-CAM here. I can easily pick this up and shoot around, and very easy to use, very versatile. I can swing that back around, and with the click of a button, one, two, three, we're back to hands-free. Amazing technology for a small, inexpensive option to where if you don't want to spend thousands of dollars, you can go with your smartphone, incorporate it with a multitude of audio and video technologies.